The first impression of this club was absolutely outstanding. The first swing I took at it, I absolutely flushed it. It launched high. The distance was excellent and it felt very soft. So my name is Jim Hauser and I am a golf expert with Curated. I've helped over 3,000 golfers so far find the right clubs for them. What I had a chance to test today was the new Cleveland Launcher XL iron. And I've got to tell you right off the bat, I was very impressed with this iron. First off, I'm not sponsored by any brands, so these are my personal thoughts and opinions of every club I review. So what I tested today was a full set of these. I was able to hit quite a few of the irons, all the way up to the 4-iron, the 7, I hit the wedge. This particular club had the True Temper Elevate 95 gram stiff flex shaft with their vibration absorption system. The club just felt fantastic. This club has a combination, when you look at it, that the 7-iron on up are hollow bodied. And the lower clubs, like a 9-iron or a wedge, are what you would call a traditional cavity back, where there's more of a cutout in the back of the club. So hollow makes it super forgiving and launch nice and high. And the lower clubs typically don't need the same amount of technology. Being hollow, and again, there's the port where they put material behind the face, it felt soft, it felt easy to hit, and it was a club that was what a lot of people want. Pick it up and swing it and have a good result. So there is a number of pieces of technology in this club that are kind of unique. They named the club the Launcher XL, and part of that is because the head is pretty big. That inspires confidence that you don't have to hit the club dead center in the face. They have a V-shaped sole, which is something that the company Srixon owns Cleveland, and they've used this V-shaped sole that's very versatile when you play a club like this. They also have this weight inside the toe of the club, so that's helpful. They used artificial intelligence to make the face very forgiving all the way across. Again, traditionally, golf clubs felt really good when you hit them here, and they felt terrible when you hit them here and here. This artificial intelligence made the whole face pretty consistent. Another really unique feature to this club is that they put an 8-gram weight on the grip end of the club. They call it counterbalancing, and that makes the club feel very balanced through the swing. So a lot of clubs have all their weight on the bottom. This one is what they call counterbalanced. As a little trivia, Jack Nicklaus always had his clubs counterbalanced, or he had weight underneath the grip. So they've done that with this club. The other thing that they did is they used computer milled grooves in the club as well, and that helps to promote spin. I think this club could be played by anybody from a mid-single digit handicap all the way up to probably a 20 handicap, and that's a high handicap. This club also is really helpful for distance. Now, what's interesting about this club compared to many is that the number of the club is stamped on the bottom, but the actual loft of the club is also stamped on the bottom. That's kind of important. These are lofted strong, so this is designed for distance, but it also feels nice and soft. So kind of the best of both worlds for a lot of people that have trouble hitting the ball far enough.
First swing with this club, it felt amazing. It felt exactly what a game improvement iron should do. It launched the ball high, saw huge distance, and then I had a couple mishits, and it really was not punishing on those. I felt like the mishits were just as good as some of the center strikes. Really well-designed club, big face standing over it. I think it's got a wider top line than a lot of other game improvement irons, but if you're looking for something comfortable, something to look down at and just feel like you're gonna strike it solid, this is a great club. It's hard to miss on a face this big. This club was great for distance. I saw a huge distance with this club. We were using range balls, which sort of cuts a little distance off, cold conditions, and I still saw longer than I'm hitting my current gamer irons. Launches off the face, Cleveland Launcher, and XL, it's just a huge face. It's hard to miss on. I saw big numbers with distance, club head speed, ball speed, across the board. Really long, high launching, great ball flight. I think forgiveness is one of the main appeals of this club. It's got such a large face, such a long face too. It's longer than a lot of irons I see. It's really easy if you don't have a perfect downswing or perfect strike. You're still gonna find the ball and you're gonna get a good result. For workability, I'd put this right in the middle of the road. I think, you can get a little shape to stuff. You can definitely control some shots. I hit a couple low shots at the driving range with it. it's not going to be incredibly controlled. You're not going to be able to feel, strike the ball and say, oh, that's going to spin, that's going to stick. It's got some give to it, and you're going to get some hot shots. You're going to get some shots that may go a little longer than you expected, but having a game improvement iron like this comforting, this large, this big of a top line that you can still get a little shape to, I think is a really good feat. Those players that stay away from the thicker top lines might stray away from this sort of iron, but other than that, it's really good looking. I enjoyed hitting it, and I enjoyed, it didn't bother me standing over it. So for a game improvement iron, I think it had a little more feel at impact. Some of them lose some of that because of the forgiveness. You could definitely tell when you didn't strike it great, but I think the feel is great for a game improvement iron. I would recommend this club to a lot of people. I think it fits a wide range of players, mid to lower handicaps, definitely higher handicaps. I think it's helpful for the straight ball, high ball flight, quick stopping on on fairways and greens. I think the loft specific grooves are a really unique feature. I think being able to stop your shorter irons quick and let your longer irons roll out a little bit more, I think that's really beneficial to a lot of golfers. Any player who wants to really focus on workability, shot shaping, control, low shots, high shots. If you need to work around corners and get a little bit more control out of your shot shaping, this might not be great for that. It's got a little capability, but it's definitely not going to excel there. So if that's where your game is, I would steer away from a club like this. And if you'd like to chat with me personally to get you fit for the right gear for you, please visit the link in the description and find my profile on Curated.com. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button for more content from Curated.